I'm live, homie. What are you guys up to? Got Runeshine and Griff coming. I don't know about Chad. I ain't been able to get a hold of him. I hope he's all right. Beer? Hell yeah. Got me some Corona. Some Corona tonight. We call that the new COVID. What's up, Brian? Shine Monkey. Curtis, Red Eye Jedi. What's up? I ain't smoked one of these motherfuckers in a long time. What's up, Joshua? No answer. I don't know, man. If anybody talks to Chad, let us know what's up. Let us know he's all right. Could be a computer problem. Could be something else. What's up, Rigsby? There's Griff. This motherfucker. Oh shit, he's got a camera.
Turn everything up. She always turns everything down.
Oh yeah, Easy lost a marble, Mac. He had 2 marbles, and now he has 1. This motherfucker was sitting on a drum, fucking drilling. I thought he lost a nut for sure, dude. I was like, God damn, you all right, bud? He's over making noises like what? And I thought he for sure lost a marble, and he's like, I don't know, because we had this hole saw on this big old drill, and he was drilling the stainless barrel, and was making these barrels into fucking and to stills 55s, and that motherfucker caught his shorts. It come off. This hole saw on this drill come off, caught his shorts, bound up in his shorts, and went straight towards his nads, dude. And fuck. Anyways, he starts making these weird noises. I'm like, oh my God, did it get your pecker? Because, you know, the only thing worse than the nads is the pecker. And he's like, oh. And I was like, dude, you okay? And he was like, I think I'm good. And I was like, you better go check. I was like, go check yourself out, bro. And he did. He went and checked himself out, and he was like, I gotta go get stitches. And I was like, God damn.
It's PhilBilly's fault.
But yeah, it's always my fault. But he said it was just a tiny little cut on his nutsack, and he's gonna be fine. Thought maybe he might end up on a Bud Light can, you know. He could have ended up on a Bud Light can.
I'll do a shotgun to it for him.
Do a shotgun.
I'm about to do one. I just got home, so. And I also got some of this that I'm not going to drink. I'm going to take a sip of it, but I'll work tomorrow.
Hell yeah. They said that that looks good as fuck. They said that fucking they just had to glue his nut. They didn't have to stitch it or nothing.
One nut easy. Spread it around.
Yeah, that's his new name. Benny Buttons, the one nut wonder of the world. Benny Buttons, the one nut wonder of the world. He just got an extended nickname. Before it was Benny Buttons, because he's got Benny Buttons disease. Now, Benny Buttons, the one nut wonder.
I'll make a video for him. Yeah, did you watch it? They had a good show on Monday, man.
Oh, I didn't get to see Silcott's video.
Yeah, I mean, I was there a little late, but you know, some good shit.
There we go. My my computer wouldn't work. I had to go on my phone. Get it going on my phone.
That's fine.
That's it. At the time, mine doesn't work either.
Oh, I got to turn this up. I can't hear you guys. What was that?
Hear me now?
Yeah.
Hell yeah, brother. So, anybody that don't know, this is our buddy Runeshine. Runeshine makes all kinds of crazy shit. He's cool as hell, and a lot of times in the comments he'll be under the name The Alchemist. So a lot of you guys have talked to him in the comments.
Oh, three boys.
Past episodes. Hell yeah.
Yeah, I brought a few of my creations to show. Actually, I got the vanilla extract that I made right here.
Oh yeah,
nice.
That's been going about a month now.
That's a real good color.
And then this is the whiskey that I got. Oh, I lost you guys. This is the whiskey that I got going. This is going on 2 months. It's got quarter of a vanilla bean and some old Forester barrel staves that I repurposed and recharred.
I bet that's good as fuck.
Yeah, that was originally this 4-grain spirit. It's about 111, 115 proof, right around there.
Awesome.
That's a
I
shit.
got some of this. This is, I don't even know. I think it's strawberry. I don't know. I'll take a sip of it for him.
Snake bite. That's Moonshiner John.
I gotta work on my post distillation flavorings. I don't do much of that, but it's big on the market.
I mean, that's what the ladies like. That's
exactly.
The party people like.
Oh god damn! I can't drink any more of this, or I'm gonna be fucked up. That's good. It's good.
Griff, you're gonna be fucked up regardless.
Right.
I got myself 3 beers, and that's all I'm drinking.
He's puking tonight. He's puking tonight again. He's puking tonight. Oh shit! So what's some of the craziest shit you've been up to? Some of the crazy shit you make, Rune. I know that I catch you in the groups and shit.
I mean, making dabs and edible hash and that kind of stuff is like a regular basis for me. But some of the crazier things is DMT, mushroom extracts, psilocybin extracts, all kinds of. I've done an LSA extract on Morning Glory before. I've done all kinds of crazy things. My nickname growing up, I was a chemist, even growing up in high school. And in high school, my nickname was the Crazy Chemist. And that I grew into the Alchemist. Yeah, I had the Mexican Mafia and a certain biker gang try and recruit me to cook drugs for them. But I knew even at the young age that they tried to recruit me. I was like, if I do that, I'm probably going to end up dead or in prison real quick. So I'm not going to do that. No, there's no getting out of that for sure.
Yeah. What's it take to make DMT? Where do you start? Where do you?
I mean, it's really quite simple. I mean, that you don't want to get acacia root. Acacia root has tertiary alkaloids that make the trip not so fun. Mimosa hostilis is the better plant that you want to get DMT from. It contains more of it anyway. you know, that you want, the good stuff that you want. You don't want the secondary, tertiary alkaloids along with it. You just want the good DMT. So your mimosa and it's just an acid base extraction. So you're gonna do an extraction and then add an acid like even something like vinegar will work for an acid, and then something like sodium hydroxide, like a strong base, to crash it out of the solution. And then you're gonna wash your crystals with something like naphtha, a nonpolar solvent, and you've got a really quite pure DMT with a simple process.
Oh yeah.
That sounds kind of like
I'll just let you make it.
Aqua Regia. That sounds very similar to doing fucking Aqua Regia with like melting gold, you know.
Exactly. That is exactly Aqua Regia, exactly. It's a similar process. Acid base extraction or dropping things out of solution with acids and bases is really common in chemistry.
Oh, yeah. I was about to be in school again and pass out.
Fucking so what was the plant that you would use? And
Mimosa acilis is the good one. It's legal. You can order it online. There's you can get it shipped. It's mostly from elsewhere. It's grown elsewhere, and then you get it shipped here. But you just get it. You can get it all over the place. It's legal to get shipped. It's just once you do the actual extraction process that it becomes illegal.
Like everything else. Yeah.
Yeah.
What's up, Giant Monkey? Hey, also, Kurt wants to get together his first mash. What's a good mash for a beginner?
I mean, I went with fruit because you don't have to convert anything. You got to worry about all that. Just throw some fruit in a bin.
Conversion, just add sugar.
You can do, I mean, you can do a sugar, bump it with sugar. Make sure you got a safety net.
Yeah, Uncle Jesse's is a good first mash, or I mean,
or you can just go
pound
crazy.
Of fruit, pound of water, pound of sugar, pound of fruit, pound of water, pound of sugar.
You can just go crazy and call PhilBilly and order some Jimmy Red, some.
I got you.
Some of my favorites and some of the favorites that people have tasted of mine have been my fruit rums, just a fruit and molasses and cane sugar, possibly if you want, but really just fruit and molasses, and it really turns out good pretty much no matter what you do. I've done that with a lot of things, and it's always pretty damn good.
My very first one was just a corn, and I tried to convert it, but I couldn't hold the temperature. You know?
What's up, Catching Bait? How's it going, brother? But yeah,
I can look at the comments, but then you guys disappear.
yeah, you gotta just bring him back up on with you.
There ain't too many things that I've ran that I really never liked.
That's true.
One thing I ran and I didn't like was dates. I didn't like the way it tasted. I don't know if that's dates or was it the still. It was on a little cheap stainless.
I've heard that about dates before, so I think it could be just dates.
Yeah, I like to do a peanut one or something. Peanuts, get that oil out and shit.
Just do peanut butter. Shit.
I've always been I've been for about a year. I've been trying to concoct a way to do an almond liquor, not liqueur. You know what I mean? An actual almond liquor. But there's no sugar in it, so it's not. It would be like making a giant batch of almond milk and bumping it with a bunch of sugar and trying
milk. Where the fuck is there a fucking tit on an almond?
That flavor is so mild.
When you're milking an almond bag, that looks like a tit. So that's where it is. Just so you know, if you've ever made your own almond milk, you'll find the tit.
Let me find a tit on an almond, and I'll be fucking eating them forever.
It's way better when you make your own anyway.
Almond liqueur is amazing. I love it. It's great. But as far as like an almond just a white whiskey or something, almond shine. It
Mm-hmm.
was so mild. Like you would have to really almost know. You would have to hear the word almond to be able to pick almond out, I think, because it's a very mild flavor.
Yep.
But if I was to do it, I would some way probably incorporate some sort of molasses or brown sugar. That would be.
Yeah.
I think that would complement it. Almond.
An almond rum.
You got some in your mustache.
Do almond and molasses. Yeah, it's my beard.
Oh, okay. I thought maybe something.
I thought you
had a flavor saver in there.
I pull a rune every morning and put it in my beard.
Oh, okay. I thought you had a flavor saver going.
No.
No, you. That's your way of memorizing the runes, right? Is that?
Yeah. Well, I'm trying to learn them better. Yeah. I'm trying to learn about. I don't know all the individual runes. I know a lot of them, like the main ones, but I the major symbols, but I don't know all the little runes that, like the alphabet kind of runes and their meanings to all of them. So when I pull one every morning, I see what the name is, what it's good for, what all that good stuff. But I'm trying to learn them one by one so that it's not overwhelming.
So you're Germanic, right?
Norse.
Hell yeah. Some people call it Germanic. Some people say it's the language or whatever. It's all to me. It's fucking Germanic. I say it's Germanic.
Right.
I use it as a big ass term, and some people they're like, "That's just the language, motherfucker," and I'm like, well. It's a little more than that to me.
I'm not big on political correctness. I don't really give a shit if that's the way you want to describe something. I don't care.
Yeah.
And now that I know that's what you're saying, we're on the same page. You know what I mean?
Are you an Odinist?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
We'll call it that. Yeah, I got. I
have no clue what you guys are talking about.
Yeah,
Odin.
I just got my tattoo.
I got one of those on my ankle.
He was like a god, wasn't he, or something?
Yeah.
This is actually a combination of the two major runes. It's the compass and the helm of Ra, so it's for protection and guidance. It's a combination of both. It's pretty unique. I wasn't really able to find this in anywhere, so I got this one tattooed on me because it was unique and a combination symbol.
Yeah,
I remember when I was a kid hearing stuff about like Marlin. Is his name Marlin in Otis? Otis, no. Fucking no, that was that movie with Whoopi Goldberg, fucking.
Yeah, that was a different movie, bro. Odin, fucking Thor, Loki.
Yeah.
Vikings, man.
Give me a ride in Miss
Viking
Daisy's house.
Yeah, Thor, Odin, and Loki are the main three that I pray to on a regular basis.
Yeah.
I pray to him too when I'm drunk.
Well, I'm just. It's one of the oldest religions in the world, Griff.
Yeah.
And it's a religion people had before Christianity dominated the world, and that's that part of the world, which is pretty much cracker ass motherfuckers. The religion was fucking Odinism.
Super white.
Yeah, fucking so white they live in snow.
Yes, exactly.
But them motherfuckers could keep that snow all to themselves. I don't want nothing to do with it.
See, I feel like that's why I run so hot though. Like I can't do the hot weather. I'm always hot. As soon as it hits 71 degrees, I start getting.
Let me tell you, man. You're going down to Maggie Valley.
Yes.
You better wear.
Trust me. I spent 3 weeks in North Carolina at Fort Bragg. I did a youth training program there I wanted to be a Marine, but I ended up being diagnosed with a whole bunch of mental and physical issues and didn't end up joining the military. But I still did that
The
basic
Marines
training
are
down
very
there.
mental. They're very mental.
Oh yeah.
Man,
Shit, that's awesome. I'm about to learn how to make DMT from Runeshine.
Yeah.
Man, I tell you, if you want to learn how to do freaking anything, right here at YouTube. YouTube will teach you. Literally can teach you better than any university.
Just listen to Joe Rogan's podcast.
I'll tell you what. Yeah. But like I pretty much have taught myself everything I know. Like I didn't have anybody teach me anything. I really, my medical issues kept me out of a lot of school since really 4th grade, and I completely stopped going freshman year. But got my GED without studying basically just because I was always researching things and trying to gain knowledge. That's been my thing throughout life. Is I just try and gain as much knowledge as possible. So you can learn whatever you want on the internet. You don't need college
what
education.
I'm scared about is I did a lot of fucked up shit in my life, and I also have a daughter, so I'm afraid to fall asleep for 15 minutes on that shit. What am I gonna fucking?
What? You gonna wake up with your toenails?
You fall asleep for 15 minutes all the time. What's wrong with
it? Yeah, but people say that you do that and you quit doing drugs, you quit doing this, you quit drinking beer. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah. No, that ain't that way. You quit doing what you want.
I mean,
that's what they say though. Like people use it.
No, if that's your intent, if you go into it with the intent of doing that, that can be the outcome. But if that's not what you were trying to do, that's probably not what's gonna happen.
Oh hell no, man! Fucking.
I don't want to do none of this shit. I just want to make it because I like making shit. I don't like knowing how to make shit. I've always done shit like that. Like I used to make fireworks when I was a kid. I make my own shit, and that's all I'm gonna say about that. Just
the most I ever made was like a potato gun shooter.
I made one of those.
Are we gonna make one and bring one to Maggie this year and shoot out these?
Most of the jobs I had as a young man was either running heavy equipment or mixing chemicals. Plating tanks, other type of chemical jobs. I remember one time I had to mop up about 55 gallons of sulfuric fucking acid. It was horrible. Ooh. I went through about 30 fucking mops mopping that shit up. And you put water on it. You put water on sulfuric acid, it turns black and it starts smoking. And it's fucking terrible. But
see, the shit that I work with,
you should be neutralizing
water, it explodes.
Yeah, this shop was like, put water on it and mop it up. Keep getting mop heads. And you had to work with it.
Yeah, no, you definitely should be neutralizing it. Like getting a base like freaking baking soda. You'd be going through pounds and pounds of baking soda, but that's the correct way to dispose of waste like that.
Well, I know that now, but I was like 20 years old, man. And that motherfucker leaky, and
it's kind of good that we all didn't know each other when we were 20 years old.
Oh, you guys would hate my guts, dude. I was wild as fuck. You would have been like hiding from me. Like, God damn, hide from that obnoxious, loud motherfucker. I mean, I wasn't right, bro. I was a little bit fucked up. I mean, there's still people till this day that are like, they won't hang out with me because the shit I did growing up. Just crazy shit.
I was a weird introvert. I'm even still a weird introvert, but I'm a lot more extroverted now.
What are you doing, dude?
Oh shit.
But yeah, it'd have been wild to know each other when we was younger. All of us.
Dude, I would fucking disappear for weeks at a time.
Yeah.
Griff's a werewolf. He lives in those woods that are behind him.
Yeah,
Yeah,
trying to piss me off
did
at
that.
night,
I
man.
just,
All the animals are coming down, man. You hear the bear over there. You hear fucking this over here. You hear this over here. Trying to sleep at night.
Was that your camper there, Griff?
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Every time I talk to you, I think that you live in New York because you're fucking in Pennsylvania.
I do live in the middle of the woods. Like, literally, like, it's all woods around me. And during the summer, it's on top of a mountain. So during the winter, you can see the whole valley. But during the summer, it's all grown in.
That's fucking awesome, dude.
I love it. No cops come up here. It's a private development. Unless they're called.
oh yeah, PhilBilly, did you see all this koji that I made out of one little pack?
Yeah, I seen you was making some. Did you ever run?
This is a whole
rice?
quart. This is 850 grams of koji out of an 8-gram culture.
Hell yeah.
That's one hell of a night.
Well, it
So
took
what
10
do you
days.
just-
So,
Keep it
but
away
yeah.
from Shine Monkey.
So how'd you make it? You just took some coexisting
It's
and then
just
spread it on
like
some
growing
rice?
mushrooms. It's just like growing mushrooms, but yeah, make it with basically steam some rice and put some let it cool to almost room temp and put the koji culture on there and then keep it super humid, like 80% humidity, 80 degrees for like 10 days.
You showed me you had that
That box, yeah, I have a temperature
Angel.
controlled
It's
box,
Angel.
PID box. And the Angel
yeah.
koji culture, it was straight koji. It wasn't the Angel yeast, it was just koji. But yeah, it was from Angel because they're the bioengineering company. They're the producers of a lot of that shit.
Yeah, they're the shit. They got some good
Yeah.
yeast. In
Have
the
you been
end,
to their website?
No, I haven't.
Oh
I
man,
need to check
they have
it
some
out.
I recommend. Yeah, they have some amazing information on their website about the differences and the high temp amylase versus the regular amylase. It's just slightly different formulation, but they make it so they have they'll tell you what the difference is. So it's an interesting read
I
for
love
sure.
that high temp,
It's
man.
a little bit it's a little bit dry, but you know
I used
it's cool.
some high temp earlier today.
Yeah, I just got liquid. I've never used it before, but after I do these koji experiments, I'm going to do some high temp amylase.
It changes the whole fucking factor, man.
I did the Oaxacan green today. I started the match. And,
that sounds great.
But I'll tell you my experience with the rice. What I just did. What you won't see on the video is so I started it and I gave it plenty of time for the koji to work, but I bumped it with some sugar. So I kind of did it like a brandy. I did 1 pound of sugar per every gallon, and then I used 25 pounds of rice. So I was thinking like we get half our sugars from the sweet rice, get half our sugars from sugar. I gave it like 17
That's about what
days. I crushed up 6 Shanghai yeast balls because I figured the yeast and
I did get some of those, by the way. I found some.
I have a shit ton now. I went to every Chinese.
I found a bunch too. They were cheap. The Chinese market had them for like $5. I got a bunch of them.
I did too. But so I did that, and I had no idea what reading I would have because it takes koji a long time to convert.
It's a parallel fermentation. So the koji is making the sugar as the yeast is eating the sugar. So you can't really get a read on it. It's just see how it goes. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
but
yeah,
you can guess. The starches in rice are you're gonna get like a 0.35 at a pound or two. What is it? I think 2 pounds a gallon is gonna be like a 0.4 or something like that.
Yeah.
Is what I got when I actually did the amylase conversion on it. Was about that, I think.
Yeah, you and Midwest, man. You guys both have like 10 different projects going on.
Oh yeah, I
Oh,
have to. It's the ADHD, and it doesn't
Yeah.
help, man. That they got that shortage on Adderall right now, and that's the only medication that actually really works for me. My
Oh,
I had a
that's the problem.
psychiatrist appointment today, and she was like, that shortage. I don't want. I don't really feel comfortable giving it to you yet. But give me like 4 or 6 weeks, and we'll give you Adderall back. I was like, all right,
Yeah,
cool. So Stratera it helps, but I'm definitely still scattered all over the place. And
yeah, your mind, because you're used to being calm and straight.
yeah, but the thing is now that I'm older, I'm learning to not let that stress me out. I'm just like, all right, I guess my brain wants to go to another project. Now I'm going over there. Instead of being like, God damn it, why can't I get this other thing done? Like, you know what I mean? It's like,
You know
I'll
how
get back to
you want to hear
yeah.
a home remedy? Grab a beer.
it. I can't really drink. My Crohn's disease. When I drink alcohol, man, if
Okay,
I drink a
homely.
little bit too much alcohol, I'll shit blood.
Oh, I see all kinds of color. Cheers.
I'm
Griff
good.
just rolls with it. He rolls with it.
Yeah,
Just figured it
I've done that. I've done that. Yeah, and until I got admitted for like 10 days, and they're like, "Yeah, dude, you got really bad Crohn's. Like, you can't do that."
My daughter just got diagnosed with a Crohn.
Yeah, well,
Yeah,
I since it's been, let's see, 4 years that I haven't been to the
yeah.
hospital really for it because of cannabis,
No, it took her
eating weed
doctor
and
all school
smoking
year to
weed,
figure
all
this
that.
out. Like
Hmm.
she missed 80 days of school this year because her stomach was fucking
Yes,
killing her.
exactly. Yep,
And I
that's how
kept
I
on
was.
taking her back, and it took
Hmm.
almost half the whole school year.
And they can't tell what the problem is either.
Yeah,
You take her to the doctor or whatever, the hospital, and they're usually like, nothing's wrong.
yeah.
And she is what normally like, I'm in so
It's a
much
girl
pain.
thing,
Yeah,
like.
I know exactly. No, I know what that is when it's
I'm
Crohn's.
like, dude, I grew up with four sisters.
It's
They never
painful.
acted like this, you know.
It's painful. Yeah, it's painful.
That
I've had people
sucks.
tell me that it's definitely not the same.
Yeah, she just has to take a medicine once a month.
Oh, probably yeah. They put her on some kind of immunosuppressant. I'm sure
Yeah,
that's
we have to keep it in the
the common
refrigerator, and
path. I won't take immunosuppressants. I'm not going to suppress my immune system everywhere just because it wants to attack one spot. Like I can take cannabis and it can regulate that, rather than possibly open me up to a disease that will kill me. So
I'm
it's a
sure you
risk I'm
probably
not
eat
willing to
something
take.
throughout a day that it does,
Yeah,
especially if you're
but
eating chicken.
the immunosuppressant is the risk reward thing is I weighed that out a lot over the years because it's always been an option on the table, and I've always been resistant to everything else. And they're like, "Well, you still haven't tried this," and I'm like, "Yeah, no, I'm not gonna do that." and and then I started extracting on my own cannabis products, so I have my own supply that I
Yeah,
can
like
consume plenty of, and now I don't have any issues.
I don't know why they just don't like
Cannabis
federally
cures
legalize
me
it.
basically.
You
It
know,
is here. It is here.
no,
Everything I do
it's state, it's
is
not
legal
federal.
here. My distillations as well as my cannabis extractions, all this shit is legal in my state.
Oh,
Actually,
distillation.
yeah.
In Pennsylvania,
Yeah,
we can own a still.
Michigan allows home distillation of liquor.
We can own a still, but we can only distill water and oil essentials. That's it.
Yeah, it has to be personal use, but we're allowed to distill our own alcohol here.
Dude, the cops can come. They don't even know what the fuck that shit is. It's Pennsylvania.
Man, I got a crazy story. So I had a distillation going. I just finished it, and then I was sleeping real hard, and I wake up. It's real quiet. I went, what the hell is going on? No traffic. I'm there. I live on a main road, so I peek my head out the door. SWAT everywhere. SWAT everywhere.
Oh, shit,
On front lawn, back lawn. I'm in my apartment complex. They are so literally on the other wall from my apartment is a guy that's shooting off gunshots since 2:00 in the morning and barricaded himself in his apartment. So for 10 hours he was barricaded in there and SWAT had him. I was sleeping through all this shit in there. So the SWAT team's in my fucking hallway. They knock on my door. I've got a still set up on my stove, and SWAT's just like, "Hey, can I use your bathroom? I've been on here for a long time." I'm like, "Go ahead." And I'm like, "He's not going to be able to see it. He's not going to be able to see it on the way to the bathroom. He's got a lot of tack gear and shit. It's going to take him a minute. I need to hurry the fuck up and get it covered up and put away before he fucking comes out of that bathroom and sees this big still just sitting there." Luckily, he didn't see shit. I was like, "Hey man, you need a drink?" Blah blah blah. Heart thumping. It was one of the craziest fucking experience. SWAT in my house with a still right there. I can't believe
I would
that
not
happened.
be in the house if SWAT was anywhere near my house.
I wouldn't answer
whether I'm guilty or
door.
not. I'm out.
I'd been like, "No habla English, motherfucker."
no habla.
You. No, you know the housekeeper from Family Guy. They're like, no.
Yeah, she lives 10 miles away. Go there.
Like, no. People like, "Can I use your bat?" No.
You got an outhouse. You use the trees.
Yeah, like, piss on a tree, man.
Right, you're a man. Yeah, that's what I was always told. the outside's your toilet.
Unless they have a search warrant, they're not getting to my house.
You have male privilege, motherfucker. Piss on a tree.
Yeah, unfortunately, I live in an apartment, so they can kind of do whatever they want, and that's why I'm getting out. I'm out here. I'm looking at properties right now. But right around Maggie Valley is when my lease is up here. I already got approved for my mortgage and whatnot, so I'm gonna be moving right around the same time Maggie Valley, probably before.
Wait until you see how it is in the country, like in the woods.
But I'm moving to middle of nowhere. I'm looking at houses that are. I'm in the city right now, and I'm looking at in the middle of nowhere. I don't want to be around people no more. I want to be in the middle of nowhere.
I can't even go to Walmart.
Still and extract and grow mushrooms.
I like the convience of being like right.
I do.
I like to be able to go outside.
I feel that. I've thought of that.
Yeah, like
I don't even use my bathroom.
I could drive or even walk half of a block, one block.
I'm right there with
and there's a fucking drive-through, and you can drive through this fucking. Now they don't have these in most states. I don't know if you guys got them, but they definitely don't have in most southern states. And when I was down south, I would always be like, "Where's the goddamn drive-throughs?" I lived down there for years, and fucking here you just drive your car through this tunnel, and there's guys inside this tunnel. It's like a cave. And you're like, "Give me a fucking case of beer. Give me some cigarettes. Give me some dip."
Oh yeah, I've been. Yeah. I've done it. I've been there because I'm right north of you. I'm right north of you. So yeah. No, I've driven through one. I'm like, that's cool as fuck.
Yeah. You just drive through, and they're like, "Hey, what's up?" And you're like, you're in your car, and you're like, you hand them your bank card, and you're like, "Give me a 12-pack of fucking Natty. Give me a 6-pack of fucking, whatever you're drinking." And they'll hand it to you, and you just put it in your seat. You can get bag ice. You can get whatever you want.
Hey, by the way, you got pay already?
Whole ass liquor store.
Yeah. Like you can get wine. And they can't sell you. You can't buy actual. You can buy wine. You can buy beer. If you want. They don't have a liquor license. I'm not saying that there aren't any, because there are some.
Yeah.
There's one down there.
Yeah. I've even seen them serve cups. Yeah. Just like cups of liquor out of them.
It's got to be closed in a pack. But they can sell single. They can sell single beers. You can go in there and buy a tall boy of anything you want, and just in your car, they'll hand it fucking to you. It's like fucking crazy. But if you get out of your car and you open that motherfucker, it becomes public intox. It's fucking stupid. And here recently, they started giving you beer at movie theaters and shit. Before,
we have that too.
Was not heard of here. You could not get a fucking beer in a movie theater or a grocery store or anywhere like that. But I heard that, like in Louisiana, that was common. Now it's becoming common here too. But still, public intox.
We've had it for a couple of years now. Like certain movie theaters will have drinks available. Those are kind of nice.
Yeah, it's like
the drinks are expensive.
Go to a movie
but
and
like,
just sneak in a couple beers.
Kind of nice.
I'm a big guy, and I got a big coat and big pants, and it was kind of cold out still, and the old lady was making me go watch a movie. I wasn't getting out of it. I was already half drunk before we left, and I was like, I'm not stopping getting drunk. So I put all these beers in my pockets, dude, and like I had like 2 beers in this pocket, 2 in this pocket. I had an inside pocket, this big ass coat full of beers, man. When we go to the movie theater, and they do sell beer at that movie theater now, but they didn't then. And I'd go to the bathroom and chug an entire fucking beer. Like I'd shotgun a whole fucking beer, piss, go back to watch the movie, and I gotta pee again because if you drink a beer like that, you gotta pee anyways. Go back to the bathroom. By the time that movie was over, I drank fucking 6 beers there. I probably had a 12-pack before we even went. But yeah, man, it was fucking crazy. It was awesome. I was drunker and shit. That fucking movie theater, I was fucking with people.
I went to the movie theaters once with my daughter and her friend and her mom, and I know her mom. I went to the bar and shit with her before, and at the movie theater right across the street, there's a bar, and I just looked at them. I said, "Oh shit, I forgot something in the car." But they were watching. We went to go see the second Frozen. I couldn't sit there and watch that shit. I came back. I was like, "Oh shit, there's a line in the bathroom."
Oh shit! You're just glad you didn't get busted. You'd be like Frank from fucking what's that show?
I told them I was drunk at the bar across the street, but they kicked me out. I'm drunk in public now.
Fucking, that's a Frank move. What the fuck's that show called? Frank from fucking goddamn
Shameless.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, like the first episode, they go hunting down, like they're looking in Job Johnnies and shit.
Fucking shit. Somebody said that they ran that green. How'd that green come out, Joshua? I didn't run mine yet, but I did make a mash of one today. I made a green mash today. I've been so fucking busy with
that green else. Really intrigues me. That looks dope.
I used dextrose too. Like I was like, I'm going all out for this green. So I used amylase. I used amylase, and then I bumped it up to 1080 with some dextrose.
1080.
Wow.
No, not 1080. It's around 1090.
That's where I put every one of my mashes at 1080, dude. Every fucking mash.
Really? I try not to go above like 1070, 1075, honestly.
George.
Yeah.
George, the old guy.
Mm-hmm.
He said he's persistent. He says 1090 all the time.
And you know what? If I started listening to Alan Bishop a lot more, and you know what? When I drop that down a little bit more, I'm getting more flavor. Like it's less alcohol, so you're getting kind of less product for all your work, but more flavor in it. So it's
not
a
running
give
for
and
quantity.
take.
I'm running for quality. You know what I mean?
Kind of. I dropped mine from like 1075 down to like 1065, and I'm liking it right there. Honestly, the last one was like 1060, 1065, and it was super flavorful.
Yeah. It probably will be a little smoother, but you will have less alcohol. And when I run, I'd like to get the most amount. And I find the 1080 for me and my still, I get a good amount of alcohol and I end up with a good flavor. Especially if you use that fucking first run. It's that sweet liquor. It's that sweet liquor run, man. That shit is good.
That's all I make. I don't in my apartment. I don't have the room to do like sour mashes and shit, or like dunder and muck pits and stuff like that. Like I love rum, but like I just don't have the space for it. I can't wait to get my house. I'm gonna do all kinds of more experiments.
On my house, you can do all kinds of experiments where I live.
I'm already doing all kinds of experiments.
I usually got about 6 to 8 mash bins going at any given moment.
I wish, man. I don't even have room for one, let alone mash them in all at once. I have 3. I have a 20, a 35, and a 55, but there's no way in hell I could do all of them at once. Man, the 55 is crammed in a closet, so maybe a 55 and one other one, but the 35 would have to go in the middle of the room or something. The 25 I could kind of squeeze in a corner somewhere, but still, that's a pain in the ass. I don't have the room, man. Even the still, I can't even use my kitchen when I have the still set up. I don't have a kitchen. Like it's small. I'm like 1,000 square foot apartment, and I've been here years and years, so I've got a lot of stuff here. There's on top of my distilling.
Yeah, I've actually been looking to get a couple more mash tuns.
I want more, but I don't have the room for it.
Oh yeah, I got you.
I got 4 15 gallons, and one of them is 2 of them are outlaws. I haven't talked to them in a while.
Yeah.
Yeah, already
wanting to go bigger. And hopefully I'll be able to move all my work shit, my toolbox, out to this outbuilding. If I do that, I could put more mash bins or more liquor shelves. I need liquor shelves too. Like I've been snagging up fucking liquor, dude. Also, not just like the shit I make, but like I buy all kinds of bourbons and shit every week. I've been collecting bourbon. I've been getting into it a little more.
I want to just to develop my palate, but I don't have the income. I don't have the income for it. Like I'm pretty much working on getting my SSI, and I have a lawyer for it, but I'm not getting any income at the moment. I'm a hustler for what I have.
Hell yeah! What was you saying, Griff?
I can go. I'll go. I always buy something good from the liquor store, but it never lasts me. It lasts me about 2 days, and then I'm puking live on YouTube.
Tonight.
Well, my other issue is I would buy it just to taste it most of the time. Is that I would take like a couple of drinks out of it and be like, oh, okay, I got the flavor in my memory now, and it would just sit there waiting for somebody to come over. Like, you want some of that?
I love making it, but I can't drink it.
I love giving it away. I love letting people try it. I like letting people the enjoyment in other people is what I enjoy it for, honestly.
Oh yeah.
I've
been giving away a bunch of that peanut butter. I've done like peanut butter.
Man, I thought that my Elvis Presley, my banana rum infused with banana and peanut butter would be better liked than my pineapple rum infused with pineapple. But now everybody seems to still like my pineapple white rum. That's been a hit for literally about a year. I've had to remake it about 3 times because it's been drank up a couple times.
Oh yeah.
think
A
it
lot of
was.
people have been talking about that pineapple. I've been hearing a lot of
Man, I love pineapple. My pineapple white rum. Like I said, anything with fruit and molasses, like pineapple and rum. I did it with molasses and cane sugar, and man, it comes out great, especially infused with pineapple flavor.
Yeah, I've
It's
had a
really
couple
good.
good pineapples given to me.
like
I've,
infused pineapple. I don't think it's got to be too much that hard because pineapple's a strong flavor.
Yeah.
Well, I've had it both ways, man. I've had people give me post and ran off. Like JJ makes a good pineapple. Makes an excellent pineapple. I think it was Tar Heel sent me a pineapple. At
Holy
least
water?
I thought. Do what?
Tar Heel's holy water?
Tar Heel Shiner.
Oh, Tar Heel Shiner. All right.
Yeah. He sent me a pineapple concoction, I believe. He didn't label it. He just put a sticker on it, and it was yellow. And I was like, that tastes like pineapple to me. And then he sent me a cherry bounce. They were both good. But yeah, man, a lot of people are doing that pineapple. Catching Bait. I don't know if he's still in here, but he does a pineapple. I see videos all the time of him making pineapple. That's good shit.
Dude, this is fucking dangerous. Moonshiner John.
What is that?
I think catching Bait's pineapple is where he has his yeast. That's where his yeast strain is from. Pineapple. If I remember, we were talking about it.
Pineapple jalapeno batch should be done today. Hell yeah.
Jalapeno on a stick.
Jalapeno on a stick.
And my buddy Mark said, you got that right. The real fun is giving it away. He was talking to you, Runeshine. So the real fun is giving away.
I love hearing the stories the next day from people. You know what I mean? Because when I give it away, I only give it to, like, especially in my area. I only give it to certain people because I know they don't get fucking griffified like I do. You know what I mean?
Dude, I had a buddy that we partied, and the next day he got in a bad car crash. And he didn't go home. He didn't sleep it off. I mean, if he did, he maybe slept a fucking hour. And now he's sitting in prison doing 7 fucking years.
Yeah.
He's 3.5 in. Well, he's about 4 in. He's got 3 more years left on his sentence. And one of the people in the car ended up fucking dying.
I can't figure out this camera. I got a scar on my forehead right here.
Some people can handle it. Some people fucking can't. And if you
can't, my forehead,
it's okay to know you can't.
Yeah, I used to have my taste tester used to be my neighbor, and his his wife said that he was fine on beer and sometimes regular liquor, but not my shine. So I had to cut him off. He'd ask me for like a shot here and there behind her back, and I'm like, bro, no, your wife, no. I told you it can't be. Like, he started getting like real bad alcoholism too. Like, I was like, I make alcohol. I don't like making alcoholics. You know what I mean? There's a difference. Yeah. So I was like, I can't keep giving you a bunch of liquor, bro. Sorry. And then you know what? He ended up, his addiction got real bad. He's dead now. I saw it coming. I was like, I can't keep giving you alcohol. But yeah, he didn't last on this with a few more months.
He can't speak English, but he knows about shining, like, but the Mexican style. You know what I mean? Like, he knows about putting the chicken on warm with tequila and everything. Like,
I know what that's called. I can't remember the name of that. But yeah, that's an interesting spirit, the traditional, and that's really like traditional alchemy too. Really putting the spirit of the animal into the distillation.
4 months out of the year, he comes here with a work visa. Works 16 hours a day. And sends some money down to Mexico, and then goes back home.
Yep.
Yeah.
But he's a hard worker, though, man.
Yep, I used to work with bricklayers that did.
But he does it the right way. He doesn't
did that.
You know.
Hell yeah. Fucking wild shit. What was I gonna say? My fucking brain ain't right, bro. Fucking shit ain't
trying to
right.
figure that out.
Yeah.
Damn, I figured that out when I was licking a window when I was fucking 10.
You never go
I
full
figured that out when they
retard,
started giving me stimulants at like 9.
Dude,
Like, I'm probably not all there.
You want me to tell you my Adderall story when I was a kid? I got them, but I never took them. I sold them to the football team.
Oh, yeah.
There was no such thing as Adderall when I was 10. They gave me Ritalin.
Ritalin, that's what I got.
Yeah. Poor man's Coke.
Yeah.
I never done it neither. I always sold that shit.
Ritalin didn't. I have bad side effects to Ritalin. I was only on it for a short period of time, and I didn't. It didn't agree with me. I didn't agree with it. My mom took me off it when I was 9, 10 years old, and then when I got a little bit older, the Adderall I got put on definitely worked, and then I got taken off of that some years ago, and now that I was a really bad heroin addict for like 10 years, but 2 years sober now and getting my life in order. And now my psychiatrist agrees that the Adderall is going to be more beneficial than it could be harmful. So they're going to put me back on the Adderall, which
my daughter's 11
because that's
11 years sober.
That's when my addiction got bad, is when they took me off of that shit.
Yeah.
I couldn't control my impulses without the Adderall, because that's ADHD, is poor impulse control without medication.
Yeah, I remember, like, when I was a kid, I'd be off the walls. You know what I mean? Then you take that, and then you're just like,
hyper focused.
I was just a fucking asshole.
Yeah.
I was misdiagnosed.
They just didn't know how to accept you.
Yeah, they were like give him some of this and give him some of that, and
he probably had a beard like that at 10 years old too.
I came out. This is really my mom's Chad's hair, bro.
Yeah, I've looked like this since like 14 too, so I feel you.
Dude, when I graduated high school, I was 100 pounds.
Damn. We would have shoved you.
I wrestled at 103.
I'm just fucking with you. That is skinny as fuck, bro. God damn.
Well, my daughter, she's 11. She only weighs, I think, 60 pounds. My sister Eileen, she's older than me. She weighs 99 pounds.
Damn.
I mean, I had liver and kidney failure and all kinds of shit, so I only weigh a $130, but I'm only 5'7" as well.
I've been a fat fuck since I was little.
I had a little bit of weight when I was younger, but not anymore. I try and gain. I eat eggs every morning. I drink Ensures every day. I try and put weight on. I can't. I lose it.
I wish I could.
Ever since my after my organs failed, it's been a chore to keep any weight on.
That might be a side effect from the Adderall.
These are savages.
They do give overweight
10
people
years
Adderall.
Of drugs.
They do. Yeah, they do give overweight people Adderall.
My organs did not like all the drug use.
I would have a heart attack, bro. Fuck that shit.
Oh yeah. I dude, like, they can give me a bottle of 90 of any kind of like opiate, whatever. This years ago, I'd be like, okay, this is gonna last me 2 weeks. The weekend's over, and
that's what got me started. I was 14 years old and started popping Vicodin and Perks and Oxys, and that's how I got addicted to everything.
I was a good kid in high school. I didn't start partying until after high school. Yeah.
Man, we was partying like
I was a
fucking
weed
middle
dealer.
school, bro.
I didn't really go.
Yeah, I was too. I ain't gonna lie. I'd roll up a whole onion, take them to school in a
Yeah.
cigarette pack.
Yeah.
$5,
Yeah.
$5, $5.
And skip out by
I was in the
lunch
state
like
program.
I'm
I had to take it serious.
But I did get kicked out a lot. I did do a
yeah.
bunch of
I
dumb
left.
shit.
I left freshman year. I only went for half a year, and I was like, nah, I'm done selling weed here. I'm getting out of here.
Next neighborhood.
Yeah. Pretty much.
Shit.
I went on to
Yeah, I turned
bigger,
17
better
and I
things.
got a job.
Yeah, I've been working since I was 14. Every summer, I had to get a job at the high school, peeling the gum off the bottom of the fucking desk.
Man, I refereed little kids' soccer games when I was like 10, like 13, I think. 13, 14, 15, all the way to like an adult, basically. That's how I made my side cash. That was cash on the spot. Ref a game, boom, get cash.
Yeah.
It was
When I
it's
turned
like a
16, I got a job at Chi-Chi's. And
Hell yeah.
I was buzzing tables, and every night you got about $80. So I always had a bag of weed. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because I didn't have no bills,
yeah.
so fuck it.
Mm-hmm.
Now it's like, oh fuck, man, I forgot about the bag of weed, but I thought my bills are paid.
I always worked. I always had I had uncles and stepdads, and they had roofing businesses. Like they go find roofing jobs, and I was their labor.
Yeah.
So I was the grunt. I did all the cleanup on the ground. And I remember when I was a kid, I pooped off a roof once.
Yeah.
I was like, man, I got shit, but I ain't climbing. It was like a fucking 32-foot fiberglass ladder, It was a high ass roof, and it was just a one-sided roof. Like it was only one side, and the back was just straight off. So I sat right on the back of that motherfucker. I shit right off that roof.
Windy, huh?
I was wiping my ass with some Taco Bell napkins. You know what I mean?
All right, before we end this Runeshine, we want to hear your blackout story.
I know how those feel. Those are scratchy as fuck. That did not feel good.
What's your blackout story?
My man, I don't. Like I said, Crohn's. I didn't drink too much, but I'll tell you, I did.
We're talking about a blackout story.
I got a good blackout story. I ran out. I ran out of state on some stuff, and was up north getting real drunk. I lived on the other side of the border in Wisconsin. But I walked across the Michigan border. We were real drunk drinking one night in a garage. Man, I hardly remember. I was blackout drunk, but when I just know. Next thing I know is cops walking on the door. I'm just like, no big deal, blah blah blah. I'm like, oh shit, wait a minute, I'm in Michigan. So they start running names, and then I hear full extradition. I'm like, oh shit. I was like, sir, can I have a cigarette? Next thing I know, I wake up in the cell in the drunk tank. I don't really remember being processed. I don't remember any. I had the people in the cell block had to tell me like, what was going on. I was like, I didn't remember nothing. But that's when the crazy, and they had to extradite me. It was a 16-hour drive. They came and picked me up for some felonies that I ended up taking care of after that. So,
if a cop picked me up and put me in the back,
blackout drunk and got picked up by the cops.
Yeah, if they picked me up, I would purposely puke in the back of their cop car.
I might have. I don't know.
Dude, you gotta watch it. You puke in a cop's car here.
They might make you clean it out.
No.
Here they have plastic seats in the back.
They'll beat the shit out of you.
I've heard everything from beat the shit out of you, make you clean it out, or just rinse it out. They just take a hose to it.
See, the town where I grew up in, underage drinking, the cops would bust you walking home, but they wouldn't give you a fine. They'd take you to your parents and let your parents deal with you. You know?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, see,
just
Detroit didn't. They had bigger fish to fry than drinking kids.
Yeah. Well, here,
Yeah,
all they got to
was
do
on-
around this town is pull you over for fucking not putting on your turn signal.
Yeah, you got do whatever you want until you're 18 here. But when I was a kid, it's different now.
Yep,
Totally
exactly.
different
That's how it was.
now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Until you was
And if you
18, they
don't-
just take you home, call your parents, make you go to court. They wouldn't
That
make you go to
man,
court.
they would just
sometimes.
tell us to go home in Detroit. Just get the fuck home.
Right.
Like they're not wasting time doing nothing. They're telling you to get the fuck out of here. Like
first
that's
time I
all they
smoked
do
a
in
cigarette.
Detroit. They got murders and
time.
shit to deal with. Like
I lit up a cigarette at the park in Warrior Run where I grew up at. I go home 5 minutes later, and somebody already called my mom and told her.
Chris getting his ass whooped. Oh shit!
I was like, wasn't me.
Fellas, it's been an hour. I gotta go eat some supper.
Yeah, it's
I'm right there with you. I gotta make some food my damn self.
Runeshine, thanks for being on, brother.
Yeah, of course. It was
bro.
good. Thanks for having me on.
I'll probably be hopping on Discord in a little bit.
Yeah, I'll
All
probably
right.
be there after I eat.
Yeah.
Everybody,
Have a good night, y'all.
hit up Discord. We'll see y'all
Get
later.
on Discord, man. I got a couple shotguns.